Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Old Charles. If you're new here, I'm Charles and today we're diving deep into a classic British coin, the United Kingdom one new penny from 1979. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just curious about British coins, this video will cover everything you need to know about the 1979 one new penny, including its history, design details, and of course, its current value. So let's get right into it. The one new penny coin from 1979 is part of the decimal coinage system introduced in the UK back in 1971. The decimalisation marked a major change for British currency, moving from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the simpler decimal system where 100 new pence equals 1 pound. The one new penny coin replaced the old penny, but it was smaller and lighter, made to be practical for everyday use. Now let's look at some specifics. The 1979 one new penny coin was made from bronze, which is 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin. It has a diameter of 20.3 millimeters, weighs 3.56 grams, and has a smooth edge. The design features the famous portcullis crowned with chains, a symbol associated with the Palace of Westminster and the British Parliament. The reverse side of the coin was designed by Christopher Ironside, who was responsible for several decimal coin designs. The obverse side features Queen Elizabeth II's portrait by Arnold Machin, which was used on coins from 1968 until 1984. So, what's the value of a 1979 one new penny coin? Well, like many coins that circulated heavily, the 1979 one new penny is generally quite common. Millions were minted, so it's easy to find one in your change or coin collections. In 1979, the Royal Mint produced roughly 68 million of these coins. That's a huge number. Because of this, the coin has low rarity and isn't considered particularly valuable in circulated condition. If you have a worn or circulated 1979 one new penny, it's generally worth only its face value, so just 1 penny. But if you have an uncirculated or proof version, the value increases. Uncirculated coins, which have no wear and retain their original luster, can fetch between 20 pence and 50 pence from collectors. Meanwhile, proof versions, usually sold in special sets, can be worth a bit more, anywhere from £1 to £3 depending on condition and demand. For collectors looking to add this coin to their collection, the 1979 one new penny is a great piece because it represents an important era in UK currency history. It's also an affordable entry-level coin for those new to British decimal coinage. Always check the condition of your coins carefully. Even small scratches or discoloration can affect value. Storing coins in protective holders or albums can help maintain their condition. So, that's the story of the 1979 UK one new penny. It's a piece of British history that many of us have likely come across without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coin content, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Before we dive into the value and design of the 1979 one new penny, let's take a moment to explore the fascinating history behind this coin and how it fits into the story of British currency. The story of the one new penny is closely tied to a major shift in British money, the decimalisation of the pound sterling. For centuries, the UK used a complex system of pounds, shillings, and pence, where 12 pence made a shilling and 20 shillings made a pound. This old system was not only confusing but also complicated everyday calculations and accounting. In 1971, the United Kingdom officially decimalised its currency, switching to a system where 100 new pence equal 1 pound. This made calculations simpler and aligned the UK with many other countries already using decimal currency systems. The new penny coins were introduced to replace the old penny coins that had been in use for over 150 years. The first new penny coins were minted in 1971, and they were designed to be smaller and lighter than the old pennies, making them easier to carry and use. The one new penny coin from 1971 featured a design with a crowned portcullis, a symbol connected to the Palace of Westminster and the British Parliament. This design was chosen to reflect British heritage and governance. By 1979, the one new penny coin was well established in daily transactions. That year's coins continued the tradition of using bronze as the metal and kept the same design elements, including the portcullis and Queen Elizabeth II's portrait. It's important to note that the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the 1979 coin was designed by Arnold Machin, whose image appeared on coins between 1968 and 1984. This portrait is known for its classic, dignified look and was replaced in 1985 by a new design from Raphael Maklauf. The one new penny coin stayed in circulation until 1981, after which a smaller version was introduced in 1982 to reduce costs and improve practicality. However, the 1979 version remains a favorite among collectors because it represents the early years of Britain's decimal currency system. So, when you hold a 1979 one new penny, you're holding a small but important piece of British monetary history, a symbol of a time when the UK made one of its biggest changes to its currency in over a century. Now that we know the history behind the 1979 one new penny, let's talk about one of the most important factors for any coin collector, the condition of the coin. The condition can make a huge difference in how much your coin is worth. Coins, like anything, wear down over time. The 1979 one new penny was heavily circulated. So many coins you find will show signs of wear, scratches, faded designs, discoloration, and surface marks. Most 1979 one new pennies you find in your pocket or at markets will be somewhere between good and very fine, depending on how much they've circulated. These coins are generally worth just their face value, so 1 penny. However, if you manage to find an uncirculated or mint-state 1979 penny, one that looks fresh with no signs of handling or wear, that coin could be more valuable to collectors. Typically, uncirculated coins can sell for $22, and then there are proof coins. These are not meant for circulation but made as collector's items. Proof versions of the 1979 one new penny, which have a brilliant mirror-like surface, can command prices from £1 up to £3 or higher, especially if they're in perfect condition and come with original packaging. So, if you're thinking about selling or valuing your 1979 one new penny, take a close look at the coin's condition. Even small differences in wear can impact what a collector might pay. Store your coins carefully in coin holders, albums, or capsules to prevent scratches and corrosion. Avoid cleaning coins harshly, as that can reduce their value.